Here we are. Hi, online people. All right, folks. Good evening. How's everyone's life going this week? So far, so good. At Celebration Night, everyone sounded so beautiful. I really enjoyed everyone's performances last week. I hope you all did too, yes? It's been a great week, and so next week, right, Saturday, is our concert. So we are ready to prepare for that. What? What, the concert? Who? Where? So, tonight is going to be a little bit of me, talking at you a whole bunch about what's going on at the concerts and logistics and things. So bear with me and try to keep, the chit-chat and the noodling to a minimum so people can hear what I'm talking about. And that's our order. If your book should be in this order by now. Yep. If it's not, don't do that right this second, but do it this week. Yes? So, let's talk a little bit about Grant Street. I guess first, anybody have any exciting stories from this week before I start launching into it? Yeah. I don't either. So, let's do this. Okay, so, Saturday, Grant Street, 216 South Grant Street. You are going to be there at noon, and that means butt in your chair ready to play ukulele at noon. That doesn't mean wandering in with my coffee at 12:05. Yes? Which I know that I'm the world's best at showing up to things on time, so, But, right, we will be starting at noon. Yes, I will be getting there early, and so there you will be able to walk in probably 11:30, 11:45, something like that. But do remember to show up early enough to find parking, right? There's lots of on-street parking around Grant Street, but you may end up having to walk a block or so, make sure you are there and ready to play your ukulele at noon. We will start with a little run through. We won't play through every single song, but we will at least start everything so we can get a sense of what it looks like. Grant Street's a little funny because some of you are going to be like way a couple rows further back than normal because we're kind of a little more narrow there than we are here. So it'll make sense when you get there. But so I did make, of course, there was one mistake, and you found it. Nice job in the email. When you show up at Grant Street, you want to come in the south door, not the north door. I said the north door in my email, and that was incorrect. You want to walk in the south door at Grant Street. When you walk in, there will be a staircase in front of you. You're going to go up the staircase, and then to your right, is going to be a bunch of classrooms where we're setting up our stuff, and you'll start seeing rogue ukulele players walking around. Yes, so we will start, again, noon. That's when you're showing up. The concert starts at 2, right? So if you're coming with your family, tell them to go to the coffee shop around the corner for a couple of hours, yeah? Yes?
So you may not be sitting where you are now, because we're going to be in tighter quarters, and you may be pushed farther back. So don't panic if you can't sit right where you're sitting now, because it's not going to happen.
Yes, this is true, right? You're going to be, she's saying, you may not have the same people next to you. It might not be exactly the same configuration, because we have to put the chairs in kind of a weird spot at Grant Street.
We still want low G, high G, baritone.
But yes, yeah, that is true. Low G's, high G's, baritones. Mike. Me. So that's that. That you'll see. You're showing up at noon. We will probably be running through stuff for half hour, 45 minutes. We'll see how long it takes. Right after that, I will do a sound check with all of the small groups performing at Grant Street in order. Right. So I will start with people going first, and then we'll, go through them. So each of you will have a chance to play some stuff. We will have stands for the small groups, but we won't have stands for you at Grant Street. Lakewood's still up in the air. Grant Street, you definitely need your music stand. Yes? So bring that.
Stand light.
And yes. Yeah, so other things to bring. You need your ukulele. Of course. Yeah? Bring your music. Don't forget that. You need a music stand. You probably want a music stand light. If you don't already have one, go buy one. One of those clips, guys. And make sure that it's got batteries in it, or it's charged, or whatever it does. Yes? And yeah, bring extra batteries, because...
That happens.
Interesting. Okay. Can you hear me? I can. Okay. Yep. So yeah, bring extra batteries. Every time that I've done a ukulele orchestra concert, I've forgotten to bring mine and then not had a music stand light. So bring yours. Other things you need. You need your clothes, and those clothes are. Not that kind of show. We want black pants or a skirt or whatever you're wearing. Black bottoms, yes. Colorful top is what you're wearing. You may want a jacket. Grant Street is sometimes cold, sometimes hot. It's up to the whims of fate and the phases of the moon. So we'll see. But you may want a jacket. The jacket I'm wearing is black. You might want a dark one. You might want a light one, or some kind of shawl or scarf. Accessorize liberally. Wear lots of fun sparkles and whatnot. And I would strongly encourage closed-toed shoes. I know that there are some amongst you who are going to wear sandals no matter what I say. However, right, it is very easy to drop things on your feet and whatnot, right? And so you don't want that. I would encourage you to wear closed-toed shoes. Yes, I think that's all the things you need to bring. Am I forgetting anything?
So somebody left a uke hook that goes on your music stand at the last LCC concert. And nobody has claimed it yet. Someone that was sitting on the low G side, they left it on the music stand. So this is the last call for a missing
for a missing uke hook. Yeah, yeah. And so that's a great reminder to put your put your name on all of the things, especially important on Saturday, because everybody's stuff is going to be all over the place.
I have a silver Sharpie with me.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so Kari's going to have a silver Sharpie with her, so make sure that you get your name on your stuff. Snacks and drinks. We historically, snacks, some of us have chosen to bring snacks. That's totally fine. It would be great. We won't necessarily be providing anything, but yes, do bring snacks if you have them. Little desserts and things to celebrate. And so, like I said, you're showing up at noon. We start with a big group thing. We're all doing that in our chairs. Then I have small groups. We'll open the doors at 1:30, and then we will start the concert at 2. We're looking at like an hour, 20 minutes, hour and a half, I think, depending on how much chalking I do and how fast our set changes are and stuff. So it should be good to go. Am I forgetting any logistics that we need to know off the bat? Yeah.
With the parking situation, I would suggest that all of us could take up all the available parking within 2 blocks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I would suggest us parking farther away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't have I know Mike's got a big pile of stuff to bring, but if you don't have a ton of stuff to bring,
Christie can
yeah. Pack it all in Christie. But try to park farther away so that our lovely patrons aren't having to walk, 5-6 blocks to get to Grant Street. Yeah. Or carpool. Yeah. That'd be also a good idea. Yeah.
There's an elementary school that's 2 blocks west of the church, and that's always open.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got good intel on it 2 blocks west from Grant Street Elementary School. So a potential parking spot.
Whatever corner that the church is on, it goes
Like
directly
Sure.
west.
Cedar.
Just go west 2 blocks,
Yeah.
and there's I think it's a Catholic school.
Yeah, I think it is. And the school is not in session.
No.
I think it's empty. They're not using it right now.
Okay, yeah, so that's a potential parking spot that's 2 blocks west of Grant Street on Cedar. So I think that is it for Saturday. I'm really excited. It's going to be a really great show. So I think we should all be excited because it's going to be great. So tonight we are going to do a little bit of just like logistical running through, right? So we're going to play through all of our songs, but we are also, when it's time for small groups, we're going to chat about what happens when that happens. Yes? So just be prepared for me to talk a little bit first. But first is Morning Moon of the Mountain King. I will not be talking before this song. We will just open the song, you open the concert with this. Yes, I will stand up, I will bow, and then we will play this song. Yeah? So, let's do it.
It's St. Francis de Sales Grade School at the corner of Sherman and Cedar.
Great, thanks. Great, Rebecca, thank you.
I just want to, yeah, you have to park like this. And, they might be getting a new pope right then too, so be respectful.
They don't start conflict till the 7th.
Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna get there. Very nice. I think it took us a second to get locked in, but it's also been 2 weeks since we played together, so I thought that was great. Do we have any questions about that song? Yes?
Last note is blunted.
Yes, yeah, so that last note, try not to let it ring out so much, right? It's bum, blank, right? Not boom, blah. Right? Yes, so beat 2 there in measure 88, the last note. Want it muted so that it finishes short. Yes? Very, very nice. So after that, I will talk for a little while to the audience, and then we will play I See the Light from Tingle. Yes? Remember, we're chill. Believe it when I see it. Take that out of there. Very, very nice. That is very, very pretty. I feel like I am fighting you. I am battling to keep you slow. Yes. in a valiant fight up here with 80 people who really want to.
Before the
Yeah.
concert?
Yeah. Save your coffee for after.
No caffeine.
Yeah. Just 3 glasses of wine. Yeah. So it's great, but right, you know, it's sounding nice, and if you play it like that on Saturday, it's going to be great. But it would be even better, right, if you're chill, and you're chill with me. Yeah. Anyway, next is sunrise, sunset. One other thing to talk about while I'm chit-chatting, right? That's a very happy song. I see the light. It's a very nice, pretty song. And when I look out at your faces, I see concentration, right? Which is great. I'm glad that you're concentrating, but concentration to the audience reads as miserable. Yeah? You like playing the ukulele, I sure hope. So, you know, look like it. Yes, do a little bit of looking at, you know, I'm glad that I'm seeing so many of your eyes. I want to also see your smiles, right? You know, sway around in your chair, look like you're having a good time, right? This goes for every single song we play, even the sad ones. Yes? So, be looking happy. Yeah. Let's play Sunrise, Sunset. Stopping us.
I was gonna say,
My speed.
That was not great.
That was coffee. Oh, yeah, no. And it was so nice. But I'm confident that you can smile and be slow. Yeah.
We're so happy. Going fast.
Slow.
maybe a concert theme, you know, happy.
Ooh, I like that. That would be nice. I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty good. It sounded nice. I'm liking it a lot. So, at this point in the concert, this is when small groups start happening. I did decide if you are not in a small group, you're staying on stage. I promise you can make it through. Yes? So, if you are in a small group that's about to perform, you will evacuate over there. If you're not, you're chilling. Yeah? You're hanging out. You're getting ready to support our beautiful concert people. Yes?
I had a question about small group.
Mhm.
I didn't get an email yet about what we're supposed to send for the.
Oh, yes, that's coming. Amy is visiting family in Florida right now.
Okay.
But she should be reaching out. If she doesn't, then I will
Okay.
before she does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. As you know, she and I are flying by the seat of our pants, so you'll hear about it. Anyway, small groups. So right now is the Gamblers, the West Side Yokels, and Dave and Cindy. You're not performing right now, but I do want you to get up and pretend like you're going to perform. So go stand over there if you're in one of those groups.
I feel like I'm in the corner.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Time out. So that's the Gamblers, the Yokels, and Dave and Cindy. Yes.
Did we turn our lights off?
Yes, yeah, that's good. Thank you for reminding me. If you have a music stand light and it is on your stand over here, you guys may want to bring it with you. Everybody else, turn it off so that it's not distracting to the audience. Yes, because they can kind of see them. So this is that. So the Gamblers are going to come do their cool song. Come do your song. Wow.
Bless the chords.
Yeah, watch out for my thing there. Oh my gosh, look, it's the Gamblers, and they played so beautifully. Oh my gosh. Yay! Bye. Go back to your seats. Next is the West Side Yokels.
That way.
Yeah, here, you're in. You evacuate that way. Get out here, Yokels. It's them. Hello. Wow. I feel like I'm being kept on the Beautiful. Bye. It's wonderful to see you. Next, Dave and Cindy. Wow. It's the Beatles themselves. Joe, which one of you is John Paul? Bye. Nice job. Okay. Right. So that happens. If you are in a small group and you don't make it back to your seat in time, just go like sit on a chair or something, and don't try to like get back to your seat while people are playing. But there should be time during each small group setup for you to find your spot. Yes. So that is that. Any questions? Light themed small groups. Do you all understand what you're doing? Yes. Makes sense. After that, we play one more light. So let's do it. Oh dang.
You're gonna wait for us to get back in there?
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, do you want Dave and I to get back to our seats, or do you want us to?
Yes. Yeah. Go back.
Okay.
You can talk longer.
Yeah, I will be talking at this point, so you guys will have time.
We're singing our praises.
Yeah, I'll just be delivering my awesome stand-up comedy routine about the Beatles. So,
Beatles facts.
yeah. Oh, that would be fun. Okay. Chill. Take a deep breath, everyone. We chill. Okay. was very sweet. That was very nice. I liked it a lot. So, after that is halftime. I'm going to tell these guys that it's 15 minutes long. It's 15 minutes. Yeah, it's like 20 minutes, but I'm telling them it's 15. Yes? And then, when that happens, so during halftime, our small groups are going to be getting prepared. Our new members are going to be first right after halftime. But I do want you to try to come back to your chair for supporting our small groups, right? It's great to have people, back here cheering them on and stuff. So when halftime is over, if you are not in a small group, you are finding your chair. Yes? If you are in a small group, you're finding over there. Yeah? So if you are a new member, or Alan or Sarah, or Kelly or Mike or Evangelele, over there. Yes. I know this is, it's helpful for me, even if it's not helpful for you, so we're doing it. Man, quite the group. Beautiful. So if you are currently in your chair, you are coming back here after intermission. Yes? If you are a new member, come be new members. Wow. Oh, you're so new.
Not new.
Yeah, Kari, what the heck? New members, yay, you did a great job. Go back to your chairs. Get out of here. Beautiful, thank you. Next, noteworthy. Get up here. Wow. Yay. Oh my gosh. Nice job. Bye-bye. And then it's Kelly. Yay. Woo. I feel like I'm at the Roseville Fair. And then it's Mike. Yay, Mike. Yay, Mike. Wow. You did it. Nice job. And then the Banjoleles. Everything. Wow. It's like vampires or something.
Yeah, just watch it.
Wow, they did such a great job.
Didn't hear a wrong note.
Yeah, wow. So, that was small groups, and it was beautiful, and it was great. Note on small groups, we are going to have, like I said, you guys are bringing your own stands, but we will have stands up here set up for you. Yes, so you aren't going to need to bring your stand on this magical journey you just went on. Yes, but do bring your music and whatnot. So, after that is Moonlight Shadow. So while I am talking about the Banjoleles and how inadvisable they are to purchase, Christy and Mike will be getting themselves set up to play Moonlight Shadow. So. Yeah, we're a combo of that and jump stuff. That's such a good question. Yeah, no, definitely slower than 120. I think 100 sounds about right. Like 104 maybe? I don't know. Slower. Yeah. Okay. Pull this up. Get out of here. Okay. Oh, do we have any chatters? Let's see. Hello. Nothing new. Nice to see you guys, though. Can you sort of see me? We'll figure it out at Grand Street. I'll try to face you guys as much as I can. That was great. Very, very nice job. Very, very nice job, you two. That's sounding awesome.
I tried really hard to slow down.
And you did good. I think that was the most in time you did. So that's good. Yeah.
I've been practicing next time.
Okay. Next is counting stars. Counting stars. Did the mic moving make you young? They sound sort of similar. All right. Let's count some stars, folks. Very nice. That sounds nice. I was driving up here on my way. I passed my old high school, and I passed all the school buses going picking up the kids, and it reminded me of this song because I listened to this song on the school bus so many times, and it was a very nice memory. So thanks for doing this song, Adrian. It's a very nice song. Okay, By the Light of the Silvery Moon. This one, I'm going to talk before this one, and I'm going to tell them that it's the last song, and then we're going to bow afterwards, and we're going to pretend that it's our last one, so that we can have an encore. Yes? So this means you've coached your parents to give us a standing ovation no matter how bad we do, yes? We're not going to do bad. But this is By the Light of the Silvery Moon, so this is our concert finale. Yes? Let's do it. Ah. Over here, please. was very nice. So, that was a little fast, but that's okay. So we're clapping. All of you in the audience is like, whoa, you did a great job. When this happens, right, I'm going to show you how to bow, right? So you will see me turn around, and I will give you one of these, right? That means stand up. I'll probably do this first, actually. This means stand up, right? Whatever. Yeah. Right. You'll watch this arm. This arm tells you when to bow. Yes? So it goes up, and then it goes down. Can I see my shoes? Yes, I see my shoes. You watch this arm again, we bow again. Can I see my shoes? Yes, I see my shoes. That was great. Everyone's standing up and they're giving us a standing ovation. They're like, that's the best ukulele orchestra concert I've seen. And then I pretend that I run up and I'm like, oh my gosh, the concert's over.
Turn quickly.
They demand for me to come back and play another song. When this happens, I tell you to sit down. You don't sit down until I tell you to. Yes? So you'll watch for this. That means sit back down. Yes? And then we play Catch a Falling Star. Yep. You got Clevis? Sick. Yeah. Yeah! And now they're clapping again, so we're all going to stand back up. And then we're going to take a bow. Can I see my shoes? Yes, I see my shoes. We take another one. Can I see my shoes? Yes, I see my
You
shoes.
should all say that really loud.
And then I go, goodbye, everyone. Thanks. Go away. Yay! So, okay. So this is great. I think that means we have a little less than an hour of big group music. So that works great. And then with a 15-minute intermission, maybe 15-ish minutes of small groups, that's an hour and a half. So we've got a full concert, and it's really, really great. You guys should be so proud that you put together all of this music. It is really, really, it's hard, right? This stuff is not easy, and You know, you guys, some of you have only been doing this for so long. Raise your hand if this is your first concert. Oh my gosh. So, right, this is really, really awesome. It's such a privilege to be a part of this group. I really, really love it. So.
We have a great director.
Oh. I do what I can to wrangle you guys in. So, remember, we're going to play all of these songs super chill and not fast at all. You're going to be at Grant Street in your chair ready to play some music and maybe take a picture at noon. Yes? So, I will see you at noon on Saturday. Bye. And thank you, online people. I hope to see, and I think there's only a couple of you, but I hope to see you guys there if you're planning to be there. And I'm looking forward to it. Bye.